I just seen your comment about no sound. I'll start again. Thank you for that. That'll explain the pinging I've been getting on my... Oh yeah. Right, I'll start again. That's fine. Teething issues. I just seen your comment about no sound. I'll start again. Thank you for that. I've got myself streaming in the background. Just turn these off. That'll explain the pinging I've been getting on my... Oh yeah. Right, I'll start again. That's fine. Teething issues. I just seen your comment about no sound. I'll start again. Thank you for that. Well, I'm going to turn my mic off, streaming in the background. Just turn these off. That'll explain the pinging I've been getting on my... Oh yeah. Right, I'll start again. Right, start again. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Bit of a panic mode because I've never done this before. Right, back to MES. It's like I've repeated myself now, so I know what I'm talking about again. So starting with the daily. Daily's looking like we're putting in a bit of a bear flag, and we haven't able to break over the 20 moving average. So we've got a potential bounce area and rejection area up here, and we're watching this area as a potential bounce as well. But we're waiting for the market to make a move. It's either going to bounce, break through and up, or it's going to come down. So that's a potential area to watch out for, and I've marked it in green here and red, which we'll see in the hourly. So just flicking over to the hourly. Okay, so this green area here is my area I'm watching for a bounce. I want to layer into this trade. My preferred area is 44.87, and a potential stop will be at 44.82. So I want to layer in for this potential bounce back up. I've got a higher risk bounce area at 45.10 area, and that's an area of confidence, which is based on being the bottoms of these candles and the bottoms of these candles here. A little bit of an area where it didn't go far, pull back to that area, so I'll be watching that for a potential bounce, and I may take it, but there's a higher risk bounce at 45.20 as well, but I'll be watching the 5 and 2 minute chart for that, looking for confirmation. As for rejections, I've got a good rejection area up here, which is 45-60 area, and that will be again like the bottom. I'll want to be layering into that. One thing to bear in mind is we have this 200 moving average, so potentially we could see the market push up, and we might have the 200 average as an area resistance, but potentially 45-60 through to 45-58 area is a bounce, a rejection area. And higher risk rejections will probably be this area here off of that pivot, which is 45-40, and this pivot here 45-34 area. So that's it. So we've got an area I'm really watching, another area I'm really watching, and obviously if we get over, if we do push up through this area, then we've got 45-80 as a potential area, and then we've got back up to the 4600 area again. But at the moment we're looking like we're going sideways on the daily, so my bias is going to have to be a sideways neutral bias, so maybe we're just going to keep going around between these two areas. So looking at the SPY, similar levels, basically these levels are the same as what I had yesterday as well. So we've got a higher risk bounce here at 451, a better bounce at 452 to 453, a rejection I meant, 452, 453 rejection under the 200 as well, and that will be a full size position if I'm trading contracts, but I'll probably be trading it on MES futures. And then we've got a potential bounce area here at 444, which is the area I've been watching for a while, and it's based on this area here, the bottoms of there, and we haven't quite made in, but look at this, we're putting in higher high, a lower high, higher low, a lower high I meant, and then a lower low, and we're not sure what we're doing, probably come down to that area if that's what we're going to be looking at. So 444 is a potential bounce area. These are higher probability bounces areas. Higher risk bounce area, we've got 446, but probably that's now invalidated, probably closer down to that level there. So 445.50 as a high risk bounce, and 440, 447, 448 as another high risk bounce. Probably there actually. 448, 447 to 448 is a high risk bounce as well. And again, just looking at bottoms of pivots for that. And then rejection areas, we've got this rejection area here, which is 451. We're already watching this area, 452 to 453. And then obviously we get up there, we've got this big gap, same as MES, we've got this area here as well. So that's the SPY. SPX levels are not really, these are the levels left over from last week, and some I did on Monday. I think that looks about right, probably that one there. It's got a few more levels, it's just moving into the 200 on the hourly as well, and we've just tried to push through and it's rejected it, so potentially we're looking at a bit of a downtrend. Well, we're definitely in an hourly downtrend, but whether we break over 45.20 or 44.64 is, we'll know what way the trend's going, up or down. Qs, quick adjustment, I've not looked at this today, so similar levels, we could probably readjust that, and that looks like a better place there. So we've got 368.82, potentially 370 as well area because of the bounce over here, and we had tops of candles and bottoms of candles, so it might come back down on that. We might be putting in maybe a head and shoulders pattern or something, and then that's higher risk, and then higher probability rejections, probably 378.22 and 382 or 383 area, and then NQ, this is the hourly, So we're setting up here. We've bounced off this area 3 times already. 15, 3, 55. So we've got this area here, which is 15 to 30, so that's a higher probability. This area around here is a zone 513 area. It's all very similar to the ES and SPY. And then we've got the areas up here as well. And how I'm putting them in my levels is I'm literally eyeballing areas of confidence. So I'm looking for where bottoms and tops of candles are and where they align also with pivots. And lastly, which I'm keeping an eye on, is oil as well, crude oil. So we've broken this area here yesterday, which is an area I was watching for a potential bounce. So is this all-time highs? I think it might be. Oh no, nowhere near all-time highs. Here we go. Let's better look at the weekly. So the next area is probably around here. Let's draw the line in. So we're heading up to 90. There's nothing really until we got this pivot here as well. So potentially there's a rejection on oil, but we've kind of broken through it already. Let's go back to the day. So long ago when we were around these areas. There. And there. And then we add a horizontal line in. There. So let's go back to the daily. Yeah, miles away from anything. Oh, hang on, my mistake. Hourly. For some reason I thought we was up here somewhere. That explains it. I'm not even looking at the right. Crude oil. We are breaking the highs. And this looks better. I thought something didn't look quite right. So our next area will be this area here. 86.72 for rejection, bottoms of candles. Just there, let's put that in as a reminder. And one more area about there. So potentially 86.44 as well, so I'll be watching these in the futures. Anyway, hopefully that helps. I'm not actively trading futures yet, I'm just looking at levels and comparing the levels, and hopefully that's another futures we can trade. Okay, have a good day, and I'll speak to some of you later. Thanks for watching.